Hi, my name is Jared Nicholson, and I'm running for re-election to be Mayor of Lynn. I just want to thank Lynn Community Television for this opportunity to connect with you. I believe that Lynn's time is now, and what so many have talked about as potential is starting to become a reality. We have unparalleled access to public infrastructure resources and private investment. And we have a terrific team in place in City Hall, my partners in elected office, our community and business leaders, residents all across the city. And our job now, and my plan for the next 4 years, is to continue to make the most of those opportunities, to protect our gains and one another, and most importantly, to make sure that the opportunities for the City of Lynn translate into gains for the residents of Lynn. To do that, we need inclusive and balanced growth. We need strong execution of core city functions and successful implementation of our many plans with equity in mind. We need to make the city work for all of us and continue to be a force for good in an uncertain world. 4 years ago, we ran a campaign promising a strong recovery from COVID-19 and inclusive growth. And thanks to the wonderful efforts of so many, we have delivered. The number of jobs in Lynn reached pre-COVID highs and then surpassed them. We desperately needed a new senior center, and now we have a beautiful one. In a couple of years, we're on track to deliver a brand new Pickering Middle School that'll solve overcrowding at the middle school level. We lined up the largest private investment in the city's history, over $450 million at the South Harbor side on the Lynnway. We successfully fought for restored ferry service to Boston and a temporary platform when our station was abruptly shut down. And we've done all this with fiscal discipline, achieving hard-to-come-by upgrades from our ratings agencies. We continue to push to make sure that this growth includes all of us, implementing a successful inclusionary zoning policy that's already created affordable units for Lynn residents and an affordable housing trust fund that's already supporting the creation of hundreds of units at deeper levels of affordability. Through grit, ingenuity, and teamwork, we're accomplishing what once seemed impossible by adding classrooms by the dozens on a limited budget. We've opened a new pre-K center and the new high school, the Frederick Douglass Collegiate Academy. We've increased the number of seats at Lynn Tech by about 15%, adding new shops in biotechnology and construction. Adults benefit too, with new evening programs at Tech in high-demand industries like automotive, plumbing, and welding. Lynn's time is now. We're getting more folks involved, improving diversity at City Hall, with the majority of our hires identifying as people of color. The interpreters that we brought to City Hall help make sure that all residents find what they need. We also want the city to shine physically. We added dozens of new barrels all over the city: parks, playgrounds, parking lots, street corners. We're adding several accessible playgrounds, more turf fields, and open space on the waterfront. We're going to continue to grow our public safety team with another large class of recruits at the next police academy, the launch of the Lynn Comm team, and the deep collaboration between police, schools, and community groups in service of our youth. We set a record last year for streets paved and are close to setting another one this year. We're upgrading several of our major roadways to make it easier to get around the city. Lynn's time is now to continue to grow together. Nowhere brings people together from such different walks of life so brilliantly like the City of Lynn. It's a deeply held value that will stay with us through thick and thin. That's why I am so excited to ask for your support in the election this fall. I invite you to please reach out with your thoughts, ideas, and questions. My website has a lot of different ways to get in touch with me. It's www.jarednicholson.org. And I'm also on social media. If you're interested in getting involved, we'd love to have you on board. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Would appreciate your vote this fall.